Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Too Late We Said It podcast. We are overjoyed to have you back with us, your boys, at the Too Late We Said It podcast. Ed, what's good, dog? It's week 14. I can't believe it, yo. I can't believe it. It feels so natural now, just rolling.
Yeah, the weeks are just rolling by nice and smoothly. You know, we're going from one episode to the next, dropping them shorts, people responding, reacting. We're getting a couple subscribers every week. I'm loving it, man. The grind is real, but here we are.
Hey man, make sure y'all go like that last short, man. Where Ed, you know, he's not only a digital nomad, a technical genius, but the boy a goddamn philosopher. You understand what I'm saying? He asked the question that you want to know, your doctor want to know, your grandmother wants to know, the snake in your reptile box wants to know. It's what's Robert Griffin III doing? So make sure you go watch that show, yo. Ed, that shit was hilarious, bro. But anyway, we back for another week, man. We are happy to have you guys back. Ed, what you
Hey, yo, put in the comments whether or not you would want that shirt, that t-shirt, and the hoodies to be made, because for real, we'll work on that.
Yes, yeah. We know you want to know. So act like mine. If enough piece of it, enough of us ask.
Well, what I did this past weekend, we went to the movie theaters to go see Predator Badlands. That was one of the things that we did. Went to go see. That was an amazing movie. I was really happy with how they.
We'll talk about that later, though, Ed. Don't get.
Oh, that's right. We got but yeah, that's one of the things we did. Enjoyed that.
Yes, you finally did something.
We went out to eat at a Mexican restaurant. That was good. It's called Taco Addicts. That's pretty good in Cary, North Carolina. If you're in Cary, it's pretty good. It's right near the movie theater where we go, Regal Cinemas and Crossroads.
Ed, chill, Ed. You about to have niggas pop out on you. Chill, you giving too much information.
I don't live over there. They can show up over there all they want. That's just a drive from my house.
No doubt.
Post up, you ain't gonna see me.
Damn, he ain't show up yet. Shit. You're gonna be mad as hell. What else, man? You was just kicking it with the fam?
That's it, man. That's it. That's probably the most exciting thing I did.
Hey, man. Building with a grain of salt, man. Build it with a grain of salt. Next, you're going to be in Cancun on boats with your dick out, man. You know, but we start here.
Pretty soon, we're still going to that game, right, in Atlanta?
Yes, we're going to go see, guys. We're going to go see the Falcons. Hey, we going to stream from there, or what we going to do? I don't know. We're going to do a live episode.
Definitely, you got that new iPhone. We definitely can do a quick little, like, you know, like a short or a couple minutes where we just talk and like show the experience of a stadium experience. Yeah. That would definitely be dope, yo. We did that. Maybe interview some random fans around the way.
What we going to say? Because
we got to bring your mic, yo. Bring your little. Should I get the mic too?
Yeah, we're gonna bring. Oh, I'll bring the lavaliers.
The little mic
the clip mic.
I should get one of those mics, huh?
I got two. The joint I bought came with two mics.
Oh, that's what's up. So one for the host and one for the interviewee.
Right. Look at that word. I thought you were gonna say hosty, but you wanted to use your syllables tonight. Interviewee for 500, Robert. That's what's up, man. But yeah, guys. So we're gonna put some content out from that Falcons game for sure. If we don't put no content out, they're gonna be like, I wonder what they did in that hotel, but they can't show any videos. They're dirty men. We definitely gonna put some stuff out because we know you guys want to see it. We hope you guys want to see it. But anyway, yeah, man. I ain't do nothing, man. Just chilled. I chilled in the house this past weekend, man.
You did nothing?
This past weekend, man.
Dang, that's crazy. You the busiest person I know.
I was chilling. I can't think of nothing. I was just chilling, man. I washed my feet. You know, it was last
just
time
your feet.
I washed my feet. Yeah,
it's like the objective of this wash is just to make sure my feet are clean.
Just a foot. Yeah, so and I got to chill, man. So praise.
Isn't that crazy how people be like, "Well, I gotta wash my feet. As soon as I'm done washing them, I gotta walk on the ground again."
If you consider your house the ground, you got more problems than washing your feet.
Hey, I'll tell you that cable story about that. Remember James Ponytail?
James Ponytail. His last name was Ponytail?
Nah, that's his nickname. This is a cable job, right? So this was in Brooklyn. You already know. We're not talking Brooklyn, New York. We're talking about Brooklyn, Baltimore, yo. If you ain't never been there, yo.
Congratulations.
Yo. Anyways, this was in Brooklyn, yo, and we Went to this house, and first when I walked into this house, this lady had the most amount of cats I have ever seen. Then one of them cats was walking by like, yeah, and I swear it was like, you remember Two-Face from Batman? Her
Harvey
face.
Dent.
This cat was a Harvey Dent cat. He had a perfectly good face on this side, and then his other side, his face was just eating raw from fleas, bro.
Really?
Like straight, it looked like straight Harvey Dent,
Like raw meat, raw
flesh, yo, raw
Ah,
flesh. And then when we
what
seen
you
it,
say?
I immediately left out and I called the supervisors. James was down the street doing another job, so he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna pull up." So he pulls up, and then the suit pulls up, and then we walk in the house, and then I start feeling this itchy feeling in my legs. And I look down, and then the carpet was doing this.
What? Shorty had waterbed carpet?
That's what it looked like. It was waves, yo. It was just waves.
Wave after wave.
Next thing you know, I see James looking closely at the ground. Like,
was y'all on acid?
Get the fuck out of here now. We ran out the house, yo. Turns out that the flea infestation was so immense that they were in the carpet, and that what we were seeing was fleas jumping
on their
that
way.
Made the carpet look like there was waves in the carpet. It was from how many fleas was in that carpet, bro.
Yo, that's disgusting.
The worst thing I've ever seen. My legs were itching for days, yo, because you know how that like psychological.
Yeah.
Yo, I've kept feeling like I had fleas on me for like days, yo.
After I
left yo, we didn't do the job, let's just say.
Of course not. That's a health hazard, Brody.
Yo, it was terrible, yo. I felt bad. The lady also had sores all over her legs too.
She was smoking cigarettes in there.
Who knows what she was doing? I past the fleas, I can't remember nothing. All I remember is that cat
past the
when it went and turned his face over, and I saw the other side of the face. I was like, "Oh shit!"
You know what that cat? You know what that cat was doing? That cat was like this. Get out of here. He was like, "It's just a cat." Get out of here. Showed you
I wish I could have had a picture of that. It was the most gnarly thing I've ever seen, yo.
Damn, yo, that's crazy. I believe you 100%, yo. That was some crazy shit in them. You run into some crazy shit in people's crib. Brooklyn. That ain't too far from me. I might see that.
Yo, cat. Talk about Brooklyn Zoo.
Brooklyn Zoo, for real. That's crazy, yo. Thank you for sharing that.
It's a flea circus. I can see the fleas, Daddy, on the trapeze, Daddy. Like, I saw the fleas, motherfucker,
on the floor.
It was hopping, all right. It was parkouring, trying to get on my shit.
American Ninja Warrior fleas on the floor. That's insanity. All right, yo. That's crazy, Ed. I'm glad you got the hell out of there for your legs became cat face.
Yo, this shit was crazy.
Let's hop right into it, dog. This weekend coming up, we have a big event. We have UFC 322. Now, Ed, I know you are a big fight aficionado. I know you love fighting. I love fighting too, but I'm not, I'm not in a game like this is. So I need you to school me a little bit here, bro. We got a couple fights. Let's just run through them real quick. I can't say nobody name on this bitch. Go ahead, except for Brady and Morales, nigga. Let's go.
All right, let's start with that Leon Edwards fight. You know who Leon Edwards is?
Yeah, I know who Leon Edwards is.
Yeah,
he beat Kamaru.
Yeah. He beat Kamaru Usman twice, right? But Kamaru actually beat him the first time they fought. And then the second time he won with that leg kick knockout in the last round, right?
Okay.
Headshot, bam. Leon Edwards, he's a good fighter. I like it, but the only problem with Leon is he lacks the ground game, and that kind of was the reason why he lost his belt.
Would you say he needs to work on his ground and pound?
Nah, the ground and pound is good. He's good with the ground and
pound. Whoa! It's good, huh?
Yeah. From what I hear.
Get out of here. I heard.
The other fight that I actually am excited about is Valentina Shevchenko and the Zhang Weili fight, which is a co-main event. Valentina Shevchenko, she knows like 3 or 4 languages. She was in that movie with Halle Berry, where Halle Berry was a UFC fighter. You remember that?
Oh yes.
She was the last fighter she had to fight, and she played a Spanish woman, but she's not Spanish though. But she knows, she's fluent in Spanish, so she really she did a good job in that role. And her and Halle trained extensively to create a realistic type of fight. So, but she's probably one of the best women UFC fighters in the business right now. Aside from everybody says Amanda Nunes, and I think she's up there too. So Amanda Nunes and her fought actually a while ago, and Amanda Nunes won by decision, but it's a little shaky. You could say here or there, but Amanda was just too big for Valentina. Honestly, she had to move. She ended up moving up weight after that fight. Anyway, Zhang Weili is also a very skilled fighter. She was the first Chinese UFC female fighter to win the championship belt.
Shorty looked rough. Shorty looked like she got them hands.
Yeah, it was a long. Damn, I'm not even gonna bring it up because you probably don't even know who it is. But anyway, she was part of a big fight trilogy as well. With Rose Namajunas, and she also fought. I can't remember the other girl's name, but Zhang Weili's a beast. She's a well-rounded fighter like Shevchenko. Both of them are great on the stand-up and also great on the ground too.
What about this fight where this nigga looked like his credit card declined at the restaurant?
Oh, Madalena versus Makhachev.
Nah. Darlish versus Saint Dennis. Saint Dennis looked like somebody told him no.
Yo, why does Darlish don't even look like a fighter?
Who?
He looked like he was going to a job interview and then somehow walked into the cage.
Want to throw hands? Sure.
I honestly, I'm not familiar with either of them. These two.
Okay,
fighters,
so let's go to the other one. My fault. His face just caught me, yo. Let's go to the other one.
He looked like he's mad to be there.
Exactly right. No, after fighting again. Anyway, I'm obviously
that Blanchfield Cortez is interesting. That's in the prelims too. People be sleeping on the prelims. People think just because they prelims that.
Hold on, yo. What's going on with Cortez, yo?
What do you mean? What's going on with her?
What's really going on? What's really going on? What is she really up to, boy? She cute as hell. She just...
Yo, trust me. There's moments when there's like that sometimes you see like I don't want to like talk bad about a woman or nothing.
All right, let's go back to the main fighters.
Sometimes you look at them and then you're like, oh, it's kind of attractive, and then you look away and look back, and you suddenly don't think that they're attractive anymore.
That's how the wind changes.
Kind of like a holographic image when you look at it from an angle.
From Charizard to Charmander.
Yeah. Well, that's Cortez to me.
Okay. Hey. From where I'm at right now. Oh, I ain't seen.
I mean, no disrespect, yo. That's my fault, yo.
She probably will whip your ass. So you better put the disclaimer on.
I don't mean disrespect. I wish I didn't say it, but I said it.
Trying to say I look like a holographic Pokemon card, nigga. Knock your ass. I'm sorry, ma'am. All right, tell me about the Russian man versus I don't know what it is.
The interesting thing, the main card, I'm also not familiar with them two fighters, and I gotta get back on the UFC. It's been a minute since I watched because the last UFC event.
Who John B fighting?
John Paul Jones? Oh, he has
John B. Brady. Brady look like John B. Girl, it's alright, baby. Are you still down for me now?
It's in your eyes. It's in your eyes. I can see it in your eyes.
I ain't fucking with you.
What you crying for? What you crying for?
What you crying for? Yo, go back to the fight and talk about the fight.
You said he looked like John B. Yo. I can't stop hearing that song. Yo.
What you crying for?
Are you still there, baby? Are you still there?
Are you still there,
baby? Are you still there? You still down with me?
He's asking real questions in that song. Like, fuck the music real quick. Look.
That's how you know that Tupac and John B were completely different wavelengths. Tupac would talk about something. And when he said it's in your eyes, I can see it in your eyes. I don't think he was even talking to a shorty.
He wasn't.
He was talking about somebody being a bitch or something. And then he's like, "What you crying for?"
I'm hurt.
He was interrogating somebody. Exactly. It's like before he said it's in your eyes, he probably said, "You scared, ain't you? It's in your eyes. I can see it in your eyes." It's just Tupac always had like this vocal pitch about him that everything sounds like he's being smooth.
Right. Jeez.
Everything sounds like a song when he's talking. Did you notice that?
Melodic.
Yeah.
Rhythmic.
All right, he had a very rhythmic way of talking.
Anyway, what's going on with these two, yo? The welterweight title bout. What's going on there, yo?
The welterweight title bout with Brady and Morales.
Yo,
I'm familiar with Brady. I'm familiar with
heavyweights.
Brady and Morales, and these fights down at the bottom right here. These fights are basically ranking fights. They're like these are the next stepping stones for next possible opportunities
on
for
their way up. Okay,
yeah, for like opportunities for possible championship and
okay.
stuff. And both Brady and Morales are fighters that's kind of on the rise as far as within the
Is that
UFC ranks.
Colombia? Is that a Colombian flag?
It is not, or maybe it is.
For Morales.
It's really tiny. I can't see.
Oh, yo,
I think
Brady
it is
from
Colombia.
America. That is John B. Yo. All right, let me see.
He's from America.
This nigga trying to change his swag up. All right, yo.
Where do you think he's from? What part of the states?
Nebraska.
Nebraska. It sounds like it seems like he's from up north, like Maine or fucking Boston.
Put the nigga in front of me. I'll knock him out. Let me at him. He from Boston. From Boston. All right, let's go. All right, so that's something to look forward to this weekend.
Real quick, I want to talk about the card from last week, which was the Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Gane fight. Oh, and I don't know if you saw the circulation around social media about the eye poke. I mean, he got a pretty gnarly double eye poke, but the interesting thing is one of the fingers did not enter his eye, which is the eye that he said was most damaged. His eye, you could see clearly in the replay that his eye, he blinked a fish, and then it hit the top of his eye, so he never really went in. And then the other one actually went in the inner part of his eye and actually entered in the side cavity of the eye, which
so nothing compressed the ball. Pause. It just went.
It may have compressed a little bit on this one on his left eye.
Okay.
But in any case, we've basically we as in UFC fans have seen way worse eye pokes, and fighters continued and were able to keep going by getting the 5 minutes. Obviously, they used the 5 minutes to recover from the eye poke.
Right, of course.
If they're the only time that they'll stop the fight if there's any kind of physical damage, like cornea scratch or scratching an eye, which with the simple examination from a doctor in the light, they can see if the eye tissue has been damaged or penetrated. In which case, then the fight's going to immediately be stopped, because now he's going to have to get extensive care on the eye to avoid possible temporary or even permanent blindness, or just minimal blindness. Other things of that nature could occur if you get any kind of actual physical damage to the eye. He had none of these. The initial examination the doctor gave him on the side, he said, yeah, good. He's like, and then the ref was like, yo, you could take your 5 minutes. You got time. You can take 5 minutes. Immediately, Aspinall was like, no, I can't see, mate. I can't see, mate. I can't fight. They're like, hold on, relax. You got 5 minutes. And he was just waving it off. And obviously, once he does that, the ref in that point just go ahead and stops it. And they called it a no contest because it happened in the first round. He was getting pieced up too.
So that's what I was about to ask you. You think that was cap? He knew he couldn't win that fight.
He was in a position where he realized that I might lose this fight.
I undertrained.
Maybe he underprepared. The reason of why is not neither here nor there. It's just how he went about. Just not, at least if I would have had respect if it would have got called off for no contest if he waited the full 5 minutes. And after those 5 minutes, he's like, I still can't see, and my eyes in pain. Then okay, you gave it a chance to see if you can continue. He completely was already in position to say, nah, I'm good. He was using that as his bailout because he knows he's getting no contest, no loss. It just goes on the record as an NC. It's not a draw. It's not a draw or a loss or anything. A no contest means that it's like the fight didn't happen. Yep. Oh. But it goes on the record so everyone knows that a no contest happened, but it doesn't blemish your record in any way. It's just not a win, not a loss. It's basically like the fight was stopped with not enough data to say who won. That's what a no contest is.
So they don't usually do those in like the third.
It has to go. It would have to at least go to the second round. Like if it went, because it's a championship fight, so I guess I would say it had to a nice amount, like at least close to half. So I'd say 2 to the third round. It would just go to the scorecards.
Okay.
All right. Since they didn't even put a round in, you know what I mean? There's not enough data. There's not enough data.
Can't score it.
You can't score it just off of one round.
I got you. Damn, so, and I saw people talking about that. I think I saw his dad was capping. It was a lot
Listen,
of
it
cap
just
on
what made this worse was we all knew what was going on here, and he kept it on there. He didn't show nobody. He was like, "Oh, I can't see." And then people were booing. He said, "Oh, not the one that I put." Like, okay, cool. What he did next was go to the doctor and put it all in his IG. He tried so hard to prove that he's really injured, and the doctor was literally laughing at his face, yo. And when you do this, like, I understand fans, you know, you want to believe your fighter because that's who you support. He's definitely told you he would never do that. He's not full of shit at all. But when you see it with your own eyes, the
It is what it
doctor
is.
grinning and giggling at you, and he was doing this. Look,
Not the.
yeah, when he did that, I knew it was a wrap. My man put the flashlight in his eye, right, and he went like if the light was burning his eye,
The
like
fucking vampire.
Yeah, he went.
That's why I did the vampire at the beginning, yo.
And then he did the eye exam, and the doctor laughed every time he wins, almost like he knew that there was no pain there. Like the doctor knew, like, I could see that your eye has no damages, so there's no reason for you to be. Yeah, what you doing here, yo? What you crying for?
Exactly.
What you crying for, yo? Oh man, it's crazy. So then his dad, what I feel bad is for his dad because his dad's being his dad and back
trying to support him.
But I could see it in his eyes. I could see it in his eyes that he doesn't believe his son. Yeah.
Hey man, he just got the belt. He probably don't want to relinquish that shit this quick.
Yeah,
he copped out.
Said he couldn't see nothing out the eye, and then it was basically almost pitch black. While the doctor was watching his eye react to light.
Something's not right.
Yo, the people was doing, I can't see anything. And the doctor's like, are you sure?
You sure about that?
He'll try to lie with the finger test. Like, yo, the crazy thing is my man literally just first was like, you could see that he reacted. And then the doctor, when he didn't say nothing, the doctor says, I can see your eyes reacting to me moving my hand. And then he's like, oh, I can see, I just can't see how many fingers. Like, I could see that there's something in front of me. Like he said, I could see there's something in front of me, but I can't see what it is or
Cappery.
And then here's what made it worse. Not a few seconds later, he closes the bad eye, the one that he claims he can't see from. Hard air quotes. Hard air quotes. He can't see from it. Then he does the other one. He's like 4, and then he takes it off and covers the other eye while still holding the 4. My man just gonna stay quiet and not say nothing.
He was lying, yeah.
Like he can't. He didn't say nothing, and then all of a sudden he goes, and the doctor goes, he's like, "Oh no, I didn't see nothing at all. It's almost pitch black."
Hey man, he got to defend the title by any means necessary. Malcolm X with the belt. He trying to
the whole theatrics of it all. I mean, when you're doing that stuff, I can see the lies.
Hey man,
lies,
electric lies.
Anywho, we've been on this too long, my
yeah, it's cool.
I've been wanting to talk about that.
I see you had some animosity.
My man Aspinall. Yo, I had respect for him too because he was trying to call out John Jones, saying John Jones was scared, and I see that performance in the first round. I was like, bro,
Johnny Bones.
You would have already said when I said it's like, here's the reason why he's gonna lose. He's gonna come crashing forward against a fighter who's known for his exceptional counter punching ability and reaction time. My man would have got pieced up by John quick. He probably would have got choked out in the first round because like Cyril Gane tried the same thing. He took John Jones, took him down and choked him out. It was like 20 seconds, yo.
See, but that's the thing, yo. That's why I be trying to tell you. All this shit is staged, bro. It's entertainment. It's the Roman Coliseum. Even my beloved Rams, who we're going to talk about later in such glorious fashion.
It's all staged?
It's all staged, bro.
Okay.
That's the perfect handoff to Aspinall. He's Johnny Bones Jones scared to fight. He's scared to fight the GOAT. The GOAT scared to fight him. He's going to relinquish the belt. And now he got all
what's the whole point of the theatrics then? He was meant to do that?
That's your
and then try to prove to the world that he did have an eye problem.
No, you talking about
my man walking down the street with a seeing eye dog and shit. You talking about on his eye, looking like a pirate?
You said, what's the point of that with the theatrics with this fight?
Why would he go through all that trouble if it was staged?
Because it's staged, bro. Look at how much we talking about.
The answer to that question is because it's staged.
Because it's staged.
How is it staged? It's staged because it's staged.
It's staged. look at the tapestry. It's on the floor. It's an act, yo. What you mean? Why? For money, financial gain.
I didn't say why. I'm saying why did he go through the trouble trying to
of
prove
acting like it's a fight, like his eye got hurt.
Yeah.
What else he supposed to do? If he get poked in the eye and they be like, "Yo, say you got hit in the eye," okay, what are you supposed to say? Oh no, my eye's straight. He got to lie. I just feel like I don't think it's that deep.
Oh, he's not lying because he wanted to. He's lying because he was forced to.
He has to, yeah. You heard what happened to Chauncey Billups and them boys. You think they stopped at basketball? We playing basketball
This
all
will
around
forever,
the world.
this forever stamps your theory of stages. And it's like, hey, look at Chauncey Billups.
I'm gonna always bring it back to
It's
Chauncey.
like, hey, when you can justify that, then I believe it's not staged.
We'll go from chemtrails all the way back to Chauncey Billups. It is what it is. All right. Moving on. Let's talk about the NFL MVP race, man. We are a good little chunk through the season, so the MVP of the season is slowly starting to take shape. We're getting to get some picture of who that may be. Right now, this is from, I think it was like FanDuels or Fanatics or something like that. They saying that this is just a picture. They didn't have any rank or anything like that. So I just snatched this picture because, you know, I fucks with Steady more than anything else. And we were just going to talk about who are some players. This, of course, looks completely different than what we're used to seeing. We're used to seeing Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. That's the top three every year. That's always being talked about. But now we definitely got some new people at different stages in their career. I think Drake May is in second year, Jonathan Taylor in his third, fourth, something like that, and Stafford is 500th. So tell me something. If not one of those three players, Ed, who do you have as your?
You already know who my MVP, the MVP for this year so far at this point, still Jonathan Taylor. And
Okay.
Jonathan Taylor right now is dominating. And I don't think Drake May is doing enough to be MVP. I think there's a lot going on with the Patriots organization beyond just Drake May. Although Drake May is playing exceptionally well, it doesn't pop off the screen. It's like that's the MVP right there.
But his numbers look good.
His numbers, of course, they're great, and he's playing amazing. You know, he's doing wonders for me in fantasy.
He's just not wowing you.
Yeah, he's just not on that level.
He's
where
the
I'm
Tim
like,
Duncan of
but
quarterback. Right
Matthew
now.
Stafford, we've already had this discussion before that he's definitely in the conversation. But right now, just nobody looks better than Jonathan Taylor. He's literally
Matthew
the whole
Stafford
offense.
Is after Jonathan Taylor?
I didn't say he's yeah, because Jonathan Taylor is the MVP right now. Until otherwise.
What do you mean by that?
That right now, all of the production he's put on film on the games that we
put on
seen,
film?
He's put a lot, but
Stafford
it's
got
not
4
more than Jonathan Taylor.
0 picks the last 3 games.
Yeah, I understand that, but look at Jonathan Taylor as well as a running back. This dude's got almost 300 yards of offense, multiple 200 plus from scrimmage yard games with multiple touchdowns. This dude is shattering freaking running back records as we go along.
Fuck Jonathan Taylor. Matthew Stafford is the MVP, yo. And you can't, I mean, he's orchestrating the offense. All
quarterbacks are orchestrating the offense.
But not like,
doing it. He's doing it the best right now of all the quarterbacks.
There we go. So let's not act like Daniel Jones ain't carrying the Colts as well to this point. He brought
Daniel
him along.
Daniel Jones.
2 weeks ago, everybody was saying Daniel
because
Jones
he is eating off of Jonathan Taylor's success.
2 weeks ago, everybody was saying Daniel Jones for MVP.
Well, of course, but then we started to see the two games where Jonathan Taylor had under 100 yards, and guess who didn't make up the yardage? Daniel Jones.
Stafford been cooking, yeah. Best.
Excuse me.
Lit, yeah. God bless you.
Oh,
you allergic to that bullshit you talking about, Matthew.
That's a possibility.
God gonna get you, yeah. But is anybody else that you see that's a possible MVP dark horse that you see might be coming up the rear?
MVP dark horse.
Pause.
Coming up the rear.
I'm thinking Patrick gonna have a resurgence. You know, he always in the mix. I don't think Josh gonna get back to that.
Josh Allen's had quite a bit of bad games. I think the Bills got more issues than Josh. Josh Allen isn't the problem there, but let's see.
Person themselves. Michael Penix Jr.
No, I mean the Falcons aren't even a winning organization right now. You can't. I under no circumstance does any player on a losing team even get considered, in my opinion. The fact that they were talking about Joe Burrow last year, even saying, "Oh well, it's because of," now I know because of nothing. To
So
be
who
the
else?
MVP, the things that you're doing has to result in wins. If it's
Bo
not,
Nix.
um,
Who cooking on who cooking on
who's
the Broncos
cooking
that
the
got them doing
most?
so well?
The Broncos is a
That's just a
team
team.
wide. They got it's
Defense
their
cooking.
defense, man. The Broncos secondary is probably one of the best secondaries
Let
in
me
the
see
league right
who
now.
else. Nobody on the Eagles really standing out. Yeah, I mean, this year's sort of like flat, bro. Same with college football
That's
this
why
year.
that's why it's Jonathan Taylor, because I just don't see nobody outshining him right now. Let me think. I'm really trying to think like wide receiver wise.
2 picks.
Puka Nacua is but he's not MVP status because he's been hurt too many times.
Yeah,
Or he's
yo,
not been
don't do
finishing
that.
games.
Don't do that to Puka, yo. He got a lot of respect
Um,
for God. Puka got a lot of respect for God.
yeah, bro.
He like what that got to do?
Jonathan
You
Taylor,
drawing a
yo.
blank.
That's it. That's it.
Nah, I think yeah, I'm a big proponent of my man Matthew Stafford, dog. He gonna continue to cook
I mean, the
where
season's got a
Jonathan
lot
Taylor
of
did.
games in. I'm just saying right now, is
Where
with
Jonathan
Jonathan
Taylor
Taylor going
did.
to be sustainable? Him
No,
getting 180 yards every game
no,
and
you know
multiple
that.
touchdowns?
You
Of
know that.
course not. So if Matthew Stafford stays on a trajectory, sure, I wouldn't argue against
He on
him winning
trajectory
MVP.
and trajectory.
But
We going through
right
this shit.
now, no one has jumped off the page like Jonathan Taylor has. He's really carrying that team's offense.
You forget too quick. Stafford been carrying the Rams all year. Jonathan Taylor is his lick on the stick.
Remember
Pause.
when he was like, Kyron Williams, Corum, and you're sitting like Tyler Higby, Puka
We
Nacua.
got some dogs. We got some dogs. But Stafford get him the pill.
Is
You
that who's
can't
that? Tutu Atwell? Is it Tutu?
tutu tutu
Tutu be
Nigerian
getting them
tutu.
deep joints.
We cooking. But yeah, we going to the Super
Pause on
Bowl
the
and we
deep
got the
joints.
MVP. Stafford going to win MVP, Super Bowl MVP, and get a second Super Bowl. Watch, yeah. Watch. Praise God. All right. Moving on. Yo, so I was at a show the other day, right? And I'm gonna bring up this topic here. I was at a show the other day and I was talking I be going on tangents about society and how I think things need to change and shit. So I was up there and I was talking about fashion and I was talking about luxury fashion and how just like what the fuck is luxury fashion? When I think of luxury fashion, I think of shit like this runway shit, like stuff like this. So if you out there wearing some shit like this in the streets and you claiming this is high fashion, this is not AI, this is actual high fashion. Nigga look like remember Cloyster from
Yeah.
Pokemon? I can't remember what the Pokemon was.
Now the interesting thing, this looks like a very artistic type of piece, but I've always wondered this shit. And if am I wrong when I say this, but we see all these fashion shows, and every time I've ever seen anything, whether it's in a magazine or on TV,
Mhm.
and I see stuff like this. Now, this stuff to me, I think it has a lot of artistic value, and I see the
Would you wear it to the club?
creativity. But I just don't see a regular human being walking
That's
around
what I'm
wearing this.
saying.
Like, how can you be comfortable when you can't even give somebody a hug?
What maybe you got collapsible
It's
fins,
like
maybe
you'll
like
have
a
to
puffer
stay
fish.
stay at distance. This is a visual piece only.
Are
You
those
can't touch me.
Q-tips? Like I don't know if this soft
Oh
as a
shit,
tip.
are they Q-tips?
I don't know, yo. I don't know. I
Yo,
don't know what
those are supposed to represent bones or something, or like maybe nanobots or something like that. Nanomites.
as you said, it's not comfortable. But this is what I think of when I think of high luxury
But
fashion
why don't we ever see what we see on those runways
in the
on the
street.
streets? Yeah.
Because I think it's like the concept cars of fashion. This is what the chick told me. So the lady came,
Okay.
she was like, I can't believe you said anything about high fashion that you're ignorant of and you don't understand. And she didn't put it in that Robin Leach voice, but that's how I
Yeah.
took it because I was drinking. So I just sat there and listened. And she was saying it like that, like what you just said. She was like, when you think about high fashion, I don't do design, but I've been following design my whole life. And when you see those clothes like that, they are concepts, they are ideas, they are the dream, the ambition, they are the goal. I'm like, bitch, what are you talking about, bitch? I don't wear no high. I don't like that shit, even if it is everything you just saying. That shit costs too much and it get on my nerves. So when I think about high fashion like that, I think of snobbiness. And then you take it down to a more feasible level of high fashion. You think about your Gucci, your Yves Saint Laurents, your Hugo Boss, Hermes, and all that other stuff, which you got to spend a lot of money on. And I feel like that's what I was speaking to. I feel like it's no point to spend $1,500 on a t-shirt. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that. And maybe if I had it like that, if y'all motherfuckers like and subscribe enough.
Yeah, but you know what's interesting? People don't really buy these outfits. Most of the time, celebrity gets the outfit like loaned to them so they could wear it at an event so they
You a
could
walking
promote it.
billboard.
But then after they wear it, they give it back. So
Ed,
where
but
does
listen,
the money? What part of the money is like?
these companies make money. These are
But how?
publicly traded companies, and they file financial statements. You can see
How
these
does
companies make.
fashion?
Who's buying it is what you're asking.
Yes, who's buying it? Because I don't see nobody wearing it.
So you have well, we don't live in those neighborhoods.
Is that what it is? These areas of society don't exist
Exactly.
to us.
What are these Negroes doing here? Hey, yo, I'm Puerto Rican. Yes, Puerto Rican me. But anyway, but people in those circles,
Someone's laughing at us right now. It's like, you motherfuckers don't know shit.
Exactly.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
That's why we talk about it though. But so let me ask. So we talked about this a little bit before the show. I'm not like that at all, and I guess that's why I don't see the value in shit like that. I'm more of a thrift store kind of guy. I go to the secondhand store and I might leave with
Marshalls,
$70
TJ Maxx, let's get it.
I don't even go to TJ Maxx because fuck all that, nigga. Ross, Burlington, hey, you be
Roses.
Rose. Oh shit, you in the trap. The Roses I know is next to a plasma donation center. I've been in Roses, though. Let's not cap. I've been in Roses. Roses electronics section weak as shit.
And they have all the same electronics you see at Best Buy, but like for $5, and you're like, yeah.
Them joints disposable though. No, you can't use them joints from Roses.
Some of them are just the toy ones. It's like to give it to a little kid so he shut the fuck up. Let me use
Mock PS5 is crazy. Yeah, I got one at the house. That shit don't work.
It don't turn on. It just makes a little toy there.
You have your friends come over and shit. They play PS5. Hey, man, let's just go outside, man. Niggas be trying to avoid the use.
Yo, they probably made a Sega Genesis one, and every time you hit the power button, Sega.
It worked.
Sega.
My TV just don't work. Oh, it just loop up Sega. Made in Bangladesh. That's fucked up.
We shitting hard on Rose's electronics section.
Hey, but they there for the hood though.
Hey, they got some good like floor fans, those little box fans.
They got stuff. They got stuff you need. It's just the electronics. They didn't put much R&D into the electronics.
Need Bluetooth earbuds for only $19.99.
You get 45 calls out these motherfuckers. This bitch is disposable.
It's like the first time it's like, I will wear it to the gym. That's it, yo. Just kiss those earbuds goodbye. They are not water resistant
at all. They damn near wind resistant. Barely that. Anyway, got my back of my head hurt, yo. I don't even know what the fuck we was talking about, yo. I think we was talking about the MVP.
We're talking about fashion and like luxury versus like the cheap shit.
Yeah, but is it cheap though? Just because it's not sold to you. So during the not during the pandemic, during the heat of this tariff exchange between Trump and China, we're not gonna make this political at all, y'all. We just using this as a reference point. I'm using this as a reference point. During that time where the spat between China and the US was real high tension, a lot of those Chinese manufacturers was putting videos out like, yo, we sell the same shit to Gucci that we sell to the motherfucker on Canal Street. It's just we send it to Gucci, they stitch their official label on it and sell it in a mall, and the person on Canal Street, I'm saying 3D print a label or some shit and stitch it on and sell it to you on the block. And they was exposing that dichotomy. And it was like, wow. And so it's a psychological fuck that I got this from the Hermes store. My nipples are tan.
Oh, it's labels, man.
It's label
Wu-Tang Clan said it best, yo. The labels, yo. Remember that labels track?
Lean into it, Ed. Lean
You're
into
just
it.
buying into the labels. You're buying into the brand, and that's why, like, branding now just goes into people. Like, people are brands now with social media and everything. Too late, we
brand,
said
that's
it.
true.
This is a brand name, like
That's true.
Pepsi. It's a brand name. You know what you're getting when you turn on the Too Late We Said It podcast. You know who
Right.
you getting, what they talking about, what we about. That becomes the brand, and then the brand is what becomes valuable. Right now, we like Vizio, the TV. Remember Vizio TV when it was mad cheap? And then Vizio started getting bought, and people was like, "Oh, Vizio's actually pretty good." Now Vizios are up there, like
It's
in the
actually
upper
pretty good.
level of TV prices. Now it's the same TV. You ain't getting a different TV, but the TV's more valuable because
Same
it's more
chip in that
sought
mouth.
after. And I think with fashion, it's on a higher level.
So
Fashion
that's
brings it to a higher scale because these fashion shows is where it's at.
so that's
Once you get
perceived value.
yeah, I think that the rich people give these brands values because we're endorsing it. The people that make millions and millions go to the fashion shows. Us common folk don't. So when you got the millionaires and billionaires going to these fashion shows and stamping something as amazing, then we, the people in middle class, don't get the stuff on the runway. We just get the logo, and then they just make T-shirts with the logo of Louis Vuitton.
That's good. That's smart.
Gucci,
that way.
and we're just saying this is a piece of what we saw in a fashion
We associate
show.
it to
But
that.
it's just that Chinese T-shirt.
Damn! Let me hit the grenade sound. Boom! That was game. You just a Chinese T-shirt, Nick.
I don't mean that in a derogatory fashion.
Yo, hey, you cooking?
I'm just saying,
no,
like,
that can't be a derogatory way.
I
That's
mean
what
that
it is.
from like made in a shirt that was made in China in the same factory that you got your Hanes white tees, yo. That's in a pack for $13.99.
I will say that I like fabrics and like different tech, like you get them cheap ass hoodies that you screen print. Rest in peace, little Tony.
Well, stitching is part of the thing. Like you get the cheap shit, right? The stitching is terrible. It just starts coming off of the seams. You get the real high quality shit, yo. You can tug on it. That stitch ain't going nowhere. Right. So there is a different, even though it's the same material, it doesn't mean that it's crafted the same. The craftsmanship to me is where it changes the different levels now. But we're not talking about those things. We're talking about the T-shirts. When you go to like Sears, right, and then you see like the Gerbos and the Nietzsche's and all these other brands.
Ed is 79 years old. This nigga said Gerbos in Sears. What the fuck? Come here, McFly.
It's still the example.
I know. I'm fucking with you.
Yo, the example still counts. Yo, the relevance of those stores today, you know what they are. But I'm just gonna go with what I know right now. That's how you know I don't go in the high end shit.
I'm so proud of you for that, nigga.
Right. So those T-shirts that you see in those, although the stitching is nice, it's still the same shirt that you would get like your Hanes tee. Right. And that's really the bottom line. You're just paying for the label and the ability to say this is an official label that came from.
Yo, I never thought of it that way. I'm not on the team, but I rep. That's my team. I'm a
exactly perfect example. I buy a Lamar Jackson jersey. It's a Ravens jersey. I could even go to NFL.com, put Nevado on the back of the jersey. It's an official Nike Ravens jersey, but with Nevado on it.
Yep.
Does that mean I'm a Raven? Nah, but I'm walking around feeling great, yo, with this T-shirt that says what's Louis Vuitton, a Louis Vuitton T-shirt, and you just walking around like whistling.
This not the runway shit, but I'm still in the that's my big brother. Yeah, I got you. Okay. Yeah,
I think that's the value, and people feel the value of being a part of wearing the fashion that's in. Yeah.
Hold on.
Right?
Don't say nothing. I gotta hit you with the wisdom gong. Boy, you're wise beyond your years. Boy. Why you just bow with it? Thank you.
It's like, yes, thank you.
Catch you up.
It's something about this great beard, Joe, that's giving me a different perspective on life.
Every inch give you more.
Every time I wake up in the morning, I feel like I wake up with new knowledge. I'm like,
I woke up with some brand new knowledge.
I can't wait till Thursday.
No doubt. All right, well, guys, that's we. I don't know if we had any landing plates on that. I just wanted to talk about that, man, because that chick ran up to me and she was cool.
Hey,
Shout out to her.
We're welcome to hear people's opinions because there's probably more to the story.
Yeah.
I'm just going off of how I see things from
She
how
was
I'm
cool.
taking in information.
I ain't hit her with
But
the
who is this?
scram.
Where did you meet her at, if you don't mind me asking?
It was at a comedy club, the Port Comedy Club.
Oh, for real? Was
Yeah.
she one of the comedians or was she an
No.
audience member?
It was a comedian. We'd have talked in the back. She would have been cussing. Female comedians are female comedians.
She was breaking down the fashion world, huh?
Yeah, I guess she was.
Yo, look, down the line, man, we get it popping like that. Maybe we can have her as a guest to get her perspective on fashion and maybe tell us a thing or two. What do you think about that? Is that possible?
I met the chick. I didn't get her Instagram or nothing.
Dang, you don't even know her name. You just said I met the chick.
I wasn't trying to hit. She came to me.
Who says networking is hitting?
She came to me with smoke. Ed, what are you? You should have figured out what you were talking about. Yeah, I feel you, baby. Can I get your Instagram so you can educate me later? Who do you love? I do what I want to do. Are you for sure? Who do you love? What type of game you think I'm running out here in the streets?
And that's a Saturday special commercial from
Exactly,
a Saturday special that we used to watch back in the day.
Watch Sean and his mishap follies and dating in Baltimore City. Ha cha 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 cha. Hell no, nigga. What type? Who you think I am?
You don't even know her name or nothing, yo.
Right? You want me to just go hard?
By chance, you might run into her again. By chance.
Yeah. Now, if I see her again, I'm definitely gonna be like, oh.
I was like,
if I see her again, I'm definitely
because the second time, it's like, oh, it must be fate that we see each other again.
I'm not gonna put it on fate. Damn, that's laid on thick, ain't it? God damn, it's fate. I've traveled.
She's gonna do her whole next stand-up bit, making fun of you and fate.
Right.
You set your stuff up, yo.
Jesus, thank you, Ayo. You the goat. You the goat writer, and you wise, boy. Anyway, yo. So yeah, I guess the main thing about fashion is, if you like your Louis Vuitton, Balenciaga clothes and shit, get your shit, but don't let it identify you. What's that? What?
Yeah, I forgot Balenciaga. I just
Balenciaga. They got all types of shit. But whatever you like.
Is Prada still good?
Prada, I guess I don't know. I've heard people. I see people out in the streets with like Prada shirts.
Dang, I really am disconnected from society, ain't I?
Nah, yo, you just grew up. You got other shit to do than worry about fashion. Hey, how the fuck? I respectfully. Yeah. I'm not mad at people who buy that, but just don't let it be a detriment to your life. Don't be trying to keep up with the Joneses, as they say. Like I go to the thrift store. If the texture feel good, it feel thick, pause. If the clothes is thick, I get it, pause again. But do you live your life, man?
And just soft and thick, you'll get it.
Yikes. Yikes, pause. Jinkies. That's
literally the criteria that you just said.
Soft and thick. Yikes. What is that? That's crazy wood. Girl, he's soft and thick. Charmin Dick. Soft and thick. Rub it on your face.
Is that how you figure out if it's soft enough?
No, I'm not out here face testing shit in the aisles. Somebody needs to call security on that weird Negro over there.
It's like, oh, I like this. I'm getting this.
Buffalo Bill in it.
Who do you love? What you crying for?
Hey, yo. What's wrong with you, Edwin? Yo, that went crazy, y'all. Look at you on those here. He crashed out. Oh my goodness, yo. Oh, let me wrangle myself. All right. Moving on from fashion, guys. We done talked about this weird Fifth Element looking nigga that he done put off on.
He really does look like Chris Tucker.
Are you Negroes not entertained?
Come in.
Take pictures of me.
Oh shit!
Anyway. I want to talk about my strike. Well, no. We don't. We're gonna go in. I feel like, man, times have changed. And I'm not saying we are not. Jesus Christ, I can't talk. I'm not saying we are where we need to be as far as equality, because me as a black person, I can tell you that things are improving in America. I'm a motherfucker who I love being from America. I love the United States of America. You heard me sing "Proud to Be American" last week. If you didn't,
And you
spin it back.
stood up.
I can't stand up right now because all I got on is underwear. But I'll say, look, Ed, like, yo, when you watch this back, Ed, your face went back to default, nigga. I'll say, look, Ed, like, when I said all your sliders went back to 50 on your face, nigga. Straight down the middle, nigga. That shit was crazy how quick it happened. P100 face that nigga reset. Yo, that's gonna be crazy to watch, yo. I can't wait for that. He was happy. He's at
It's like shutting down.
your shit factory reset it instant and booted back up. That's crazy.
Oh shit, I will put that Microsoft sound.
Skip the reset wizard and the setup wizard. You skip everything. Went straight to a CLI screen. All right.
Yo, my stomach.
Anyway,
I ain't laughed this hard in a minute. What you crying for?
yo, I'm about to tat that on my left wrist. What you crying?
Hey, yo. Oh man.
Yo, stop. Yo,
we got
chill, Ed. What you crying? Yo, that's you sniping with them. What you crying for, us, boy? You hitting them on time, boy. All right, yo, your back of my head hurt, yo. Oh my god.
Yo,
all right.
Holy shit.
Anyway, so what I was saying is
Back on topic.
changed as far as equality go, and I feel like women are starting to get the upper hand on us fellas, yo. Things are turning. Ladies are starting to have a lot of power, as they should. They should have equal footing. My problem is the growth and exploration and exploitation of trick culture. So in my perspective, a lot of guys. Maybe it's just how I'm seeing it, but I feel like everything is getting transactional. Everything relationship wise, because I'm back out here in these streets, Ed, and I'm talking to people, and I'm hearing women. I'm not gonna say people. Less a nigga run up on me with his dick tucked like the buffalo. I was talking to some women out here, and I'm hearing what they saying, and it's like I'm getting damn. It's like it's the Oregon Trail out here. You give me this, I give you that. We on to the next one. And I'm not fenced to buy no coochie. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what it is at the root. So I'm a very old school guy. You know, I was born in '87. Courting a chick. My love, do you ever dream of
candy coated raindrops?
He shook his chin when he sung, nigga. He ready. He's studio ready, nigga. But anyway, look. So I feel like the predominance of trick culture is gonna ruin a situation, yo. And most people be like, it ain't. Don't worry about it. It ain't tricking if you got it. But I got a son I'm trying to raise, and I don't want him to be like, man, I gave her all my Pell Grant stimulus money back, man. She said she was gonna be my girlfriend in college, and then I seen her letting the quarterback hit it from the bike, you know, and then now he crushed. And how am I coaching my son through hit it from the bike, quarterback from the bike? I can't help it, you know, it's hurt. So we got things that are, you know, one of the things we were talking about before we hopped on the show, Ed, was the rise of OnlyFans. And you was like, how is that tricking? Because it's just like porn or corn, I'll say, because I think the P word ain't too YouTube friendly, even though we said every cuss word in the book prior to this. But we'll say corn. But the niche or the variance right here with OnlyFans is that it's corn a la carte. It's corn
like
a la carte. The Netflix app, or you can get the Amazon.
It's like you got a whole menu. It's like, would you like a menu?
Mm-hmm. So what do you think? What do you first of all do you? So and we talked about this. You had a little bit of a point of contention because I said everything from taking a girl out on multiple dates, and buying her nails and doing all of that stuff before, you know, when you in the courting stage could be considered tricking.
Right.
So tell me what you think. Where do you think the line is between just regular dating somebody and then trying to buy someone's admiration? I guess we could say.
I think it's you get what you pay for, so to speak. It's not about really from monetary standpoint. Just like you search what you search. We got different types of people. Some people sell, people sell birthday cakes, and some people sell porn cakes.
It's
there's
fun.
there's a big spectrum of things, and everyone finds their ways to make it and be successful. And I think that in any shape or form, if it's consensual, hey man, I want to go ahead. This is how I want to do things. I want to
Mm,
spend money on a girl and this girl. You have the right to do all those things. But how I look at it like this is like when it comes to courtship and all that, we go back in time, back in the day, way back when it was first seen that man takes care of the woman is the housewife. When you had the gender roles that we like, everything is so against now. You go
mhm.
back far enough in time, and the woman did behaved a certain way because she had a role, and that was her role only, and the man was to take
Only
care.
right.
So the man's courtship was monetary. I'm showing you how well I can protect you, feed you,
Provide. Yep.
clothe you, provide and protect you. And also, what can I give you? Give you the world. The more you give, then you got the higher quality woman. That was
Mhm.
how it was, yo. And it went
Straight
all the way
economic.
down.
Straight
And we were
economic.
taught that from the beginning. Like, man is supposed to buy everything and do this and take care of it. We watch movies like Scarface when Tony Montana was like, hey, he's like, watch this. He's gonna stick his tongue to that girl. She's laughing. He said, listen, that's how you do it. First you get the money,
And you can
then you'll get the power, and then you get the woman, man.
exactly that.
And that was like the thought process. We see movies like that,
So
and society tells us it's that, and then now we're just getting the new change, a new wave
right,
of it, where
right.
now it's a different format. Now we got OnlyFans, and women still doing that. But what I'm saying is, women are making money now.
That's what I'm
Women want
saying.
the respect like men get the respect. They want to make their earnings. They want to get the same pays. They want to, and I think that all that is great, and I'm with it. But why do we still have the other side of it then?
The I have to provide side.
Yes, it's like
So
I thought. Which one is it?
and
What
that's
are
what I'm
we
saying.
doing?
So that's what I'm asking now. So
Yeah,
now that this is empower. I would it's only probably about the birth of my children, to see my children succeed and to meet God. Other than those two things, it's nothing more I would like to be able to do than to shake my ass for money. You know what I mean?
yeah.
If I had the power to throw my ass in a circle for ducats or show my coochie, nobody want to see my dick and balls. Honestly, it ain't much to look at, you know. But no, if I had that power, I would be, you have that tool at your disposal, and women are capitalizing it. If there's some freaky frog ass niggas gonna pay for it, let them pay. You understand what
Listen,
I'm
I
saying?
think there's an allure when it comes to that. You know what I mean? So I
So
don't think that I don't look down upon that. You know why? Let me look at like from this point because we were talking about strip club etiquette and everything, and I
yeah,
was really thinking about that, and I was like, I think that we're all born with specific gifts that we're given and tools that we're supposed to use, and it's up to us to know what those gifts are and how to utilize those. Some people are just born with extraordinary physical appearance,
wait a minute,
whereas
hold on, wait. Some people on OnlyFans, they built like Jack Lambert, and they look like Cujo the Rottweiler. And niggas still on their OnlyFans giving them 50 racks a year, 60 racks a year. So
hey, I
she,
mean, what was that one girl that she's like using $3 million and giving
yeah,
to like a charity or something?
yeah.
And then
I
people were like
can't
trying to say,
remember the
"Oh,
name.
that's like blood money, is like dirty money or whatever." And I was like, "Yo,
Ask them hungry kids if it's blood
yeah,
money.
yo, that's money is money, yo."
Yeah. So I dig her donation. That's
Who
you the
was that?
porn
What was
Robin
the
Hood.
name? Do you know who I'm talking about?
I seen
It's
the
an
chick.
OnlyFans person.
Yeah. I mean, and that's what I'm saying. So I'm not putting a woman down for that at all. That's if that should get that. I'm doing freaking stand-up comedy, nigga. Who am I to judge? That's some self-deprecation.
You don't find that to be respectable?
Comedy?
Yeah.
I mean, I've talked to people at churches and shit, and they tell me I'm out with the vagrants, and you out there with them people doing cocaine, and you hear how
Hey, in
I talk.
Sinners, the dude played he played the blues and
Will you go?
and he's like, you go out
Let's
dancing with the
see.
devil, he's gonna follow you home. And I'm like, yo, but in the end, does that mean music is bad? Because doesn't religion also use music? Listen,
Hey, hold
the
on. I thought we
devil
said
and God both use music. So
we
if
went
music
after
is
the
a word,
church. I mean, we already bet. Yo, you making the church come back to fuck us up again? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Benny
but
Him
that just
supposed
makes
to
me
sit me
mad
up.
when I seen
No.
that part of the movie is like, no, I get it, but if he has a gift of music, then you should use it. But that is true. The devil also uses music. So is God. So music is a tool and an instrument, but it's about how you use it and how you wield it, I
Exactly.
guess.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And what in life doesn't have that same law? Whether you be a police officer, whether you be a mortician, whether you be an account manager, a fund account manager, yes, that tool could be used for bad, but it's the person who is that preacher that's going to say, yeah, I'm or that musician, yeah, I'm playing music, but I'm not trying to spin the music back on niggas. You're gonna go in your room,
Going back.
kill an
Remember
animal.
putting Bone Thugs and Harmony backward?
Oh, what did it say when you put Bone Thugs and Harmony
I
back?
never did it, but I remember people talking about
Oh no, I'm had to do that tonight. Candyman not gonna come out, is he?
it. I wouldn't do it. I'm always scared to do that shit when
You
someone
know I
says,
live by
hey, you
myself.
played this track backwards, he says this. I'm like, take your word for it.
Hey, you scared of the dark, yo?
Well, no, I'm not scared of the dark. But
I
doesn't mean
am
I'm not
son.
gonna play.
Sometimes
I'm not gonna play with those I'm not gonna play with those games. You know what I'm saying?
I see you trying to word that perfectly because it started with
I'm not
play with.
playing with those energies. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna mock it, nor am I gonna sit there and live in it and be like, oh, okay, nah, I'm
Yo,
good.
you think I
I
should
don't
do?
want. It's nothing worth finding out. What you do? What you trying to find
Yeah.
out? You died. It's like congratulations. It exists and now you're dead. It's
And
like
if it don't exist, you risked your life.
yo, I'm just gonna be cautiously optimistic.
So hold on. So let me ask you this, yo. You know I live by myself, and sometimes at night I be hearing shit, and I be like, I just lay there. I be like, if they come in here, I'll address it.
Hey,
Otherwise, I'm letting that shit rock.
do you justify it? Like, oh, that's probably just the wind.
I don't know what it is. I turn over. You feel me? Because you can feel people walk in the room. But anyway, tonight, you think I should do the Candyman? Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Why not? Yeah.
I don't think you should play that game. You know, so
All
I
right.
just said I don't play those games.
It's just me and my
Because
goldfish.
why? What are you have to gain? Like
I'm a man.
because the goal there is to see if it's real. But then if
The
it's
actor
real,
just
then you're
died.
gonna be like, cool.
The actor that played Candyman just died.
Hey, he just played Candyman. You don't know who the real Candyman.
He just played Candyman. Don't play with Candyman.
Don't play with him, yo.
That nigga was in the projects of Chicago killing niggas. Damn.
You have no idea.
He had the YN shook. Damn. And I'm about to play games with him. Never
Like,
mind.
you
You're right.
think I
I'm
should
not
do
fucking
that?
with him.
There's nothing to gain from that, yo.
I'm out here
Nah,
with
but
these
I
footballs.
look at comedy. I mean, for just to go back on that is like comedy is very important, and I think that you can use comedy to tell a story. You can use comedy to lighten a mood of something that's heavy. You can use comedy to accept things, and use comedy to flip the perspective on things. And I think that that's the growth of a comedian. You start off first getting the laughs, also finding yourself in how you tell your jokes and how you put your bits together and everything. But once you do that and you master your craft of how you perform your comedy, is then weaving parts of stories and think that and messages, and because that's where the best comedians are. They can take something that's completely horrible and get laughs from it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's important, man. It's therapy, yo. I think it's therapy
How we
for the
process
comedian
as a
and for the
society.
audience.
Yeah.
If wielded correctly.
So that's
I think it's respectable comedy.
I agree, but it's always some depredation. So for every like I agree with you 100% there. I think I've been in a scenario in a situation whereas think about if we could not ever make jokes about 9/11, how tense things would still be about that.
Yeah. Every
How
time you mention it, you're gonna be
everybody
like
tense
tears.
up.
Yeah.
How tight we would be if we couldn't make jokes about slavery sometimes, if it wasn't so tense. You know, us among black people, we sometimes make jokes. Now, Jeff at work, don't go to Sean Lever on Too Late to said podcast said that. It wasn't too bad on that slave ship, was it? It's like a free carnival cruise. When you get knocked the fuck out at work, that's on you. I'm talking about amongst each other to deal with that hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you didn't have jokes to work through shit, it's like, because I got Jewish homies and I hear them make jokes about the Holocaust together. I would never chime in with my rendition of the joke. You know what I mean? That's out of pocket. But that's how people process
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean?
It's
So
just
imagine you didn't have that filter.
it's taking away the power that it has over you
Yeah, for sure.
by
for sure.
laughing at it and saying, haha, it happened. I acknowledge it happened, but I've moved on and now I can laugh at it.
Right.
That's all it is.
Or at least be a little bit less.
Yeah.
touched.
I mean, that's not all it is. It could be more. I'm just saying, like,
No, I feel you. I feel you.
you're changing what it does to you by changing the properties of what it is.
The impact.
And
for
you're
sure.
using laughter. And I think that's why laughter is so important. And that's why they say it's the best medicine. I think it's a great psychological thing. How many times have you cheered somebody up by making them laugh, yo? And then for that moment, they forgot why they were sad.
Yeah, but sometimes when that laughter stops, they go smoke crack. That's the different side of it.
Keep them laughing then. That's why comedians are important.
Damn. That's a heavy. So if I make people stop laughing, they're going to start smoking crack. Yeah, thank you for giving me my superhero just now. Laughter man.
That's your superpower. Laughter man.
I have to keep the community off crack.
It's like, look. Then the laughter stops. Oh shit! You kept this dude.
It's on. Yeah, the pressure is on. God damn.
Damn, that was a very huge visual message I just said.
It was, yo. You spun the car. I didn't know what it was until the second time. I was like, oh, that's a revolver. Shit got real. This is deeper than
you made him laugh and he put the gun down.
But I'm on a clock.
I did that for dramatic effect though.
Jesus Christ. Spin the block for real.
Anyway, I don't want to actually kill myself, so I'm gonna leave it up to fate.
I'm gonna put the Bruce Lee blank in there.
You want to know what's funny? When I was a kid, it's called Russian roulette. I always thought it was Rush and Roulette.
Rush and Roulette.
When I was
Russian roulette.
And I'd always say it fast so people would never know that I didn't know it was Russian roulette. I was just saying Russian roulette.
Russian roulette.
Russian roulette. Russian roulette. Rougier. It's always been there though, all the time.
It's been waiting for you to discover.
Rougier.
Russian
roulette. Can you imagine that shit? For a long time when I was young.
What?
Rush and roulette.
Russian. I mean, it wasn't a key factor in conversation. I pray you wasn't saying that shit all the time.
I was like, hey, you want to play Russian roulette? Like Rush and roulette.
What do you mean by that?
You know, Russian roulette. It's like Rush and roulette.
Fuck it, line it up. I can rush the ball.
Who knows what I was thinking? I can't believe that for a long time.
Who knows what I was thinking? It's crazy.
Yo,
you should.
Did you ever see that skit where a dude called into the radio show? It was a Spanish radio station, and he was talking about a canción. He said, "Mira, esa canción está bien pegada ahora, ponme eso." And then he goes, "What's the name of the song? ¿Cómo se llama la canción?" And he's like, "Son Reeboks or son nice?"
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So Reeboks or so nice. And then she was like, será esta. Is it the rhythm of the night? Remember that shit?
He's like Reeboks or the Nikes.
Is it Reeboks or some Nikes? What? Is it Reeboks or some Nikes?
That shit was
It's just
crazy.
the rhythm of the night. And he kind of sounds like, if you think about it, and he just heard what he wanted to hear. But what makes that hilarious is he just kept saying it and he enjoyed it no matter what. Even though that song
it still hit the same. It still hit the same for him. The Reeboks or the Nikes.
Reeboks or some Nikes?
I don't know, man.
That's me. Man. That's me thinking it was Rush or Roulette. Rush and Roulette.
Russian roulette.
The whole time that was my Puerto Rican shit. I thought they said
it still worked. People know what you meant. All right, guys, a movie that me and Ed both got to check out this past weekend that was freaking amazing. Yo, I'm Ed. Ed, I'm glad you suggested I check that out. I have completely forgot we had talked about it when we was talking about him and all that shit.
Yeah.
But the movie we're talking about is Predator, Badlands, and it was badass. Ed, go ahead, open it out, man. Give us a brief synopsis on what was.
Oh yeah. So as people may know, you got the Predator 1 that started the franchise with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it was him, his unit versus a predator. At this point, we're just finding out that this alien from outer space comes in, has highly evolved technological weapons and a cloaking device that makes it bend light so you can't see him, right? This predator is the villain in the film, and you just see him as the villain, as the monster, because he's just killing humans. But you take a closer look into this being and realize, oh snap, he didn't kill that woman that was tied up. Why? He killed all the people with weapons that were fighting. So this species, they're known as Yautja, they go to different planets to test their warrior strength, you know what I'm saying, and prove themselves by being able to conquer the strongest being of that planet. And on Earth, obviously, it's the human, because we have sophisticated weaponry and we live a civilized lifestyle. So that immediately made us the top target of Earth. So they're killing only the warriors, though, the fighters, people that are killing things. So obviously it's a horror flick, so you think this is a demon. This movie, Predator Badlands, flips it and lets you see it from the perspective on who these people are, the Yautja, that they're tribal people, but they're the warriors, kind of like, if you, the equivalent would be like Spartans.
That's
You know
what I got
saying?
from it too. Yep.
Like they're Spartans and they're warrior race, and that's what they do. Their sole purpose is to be the best fighters, and they live as the strongest will survive, and the weak ones shall be purged from society, or cold from society. And that's where the story begins. It's a character by the name of Deck. He's a runt, or like a smaller version of the predator or Yautja race. And his brother and him, you can see that his brother made him tough. His brother always kicked his ass and beat him up, and he made him the tough. And everybody knows, in most brothers' situation, the younger brother ends up being the stronger of the two, because he's always getting his ass beat by the older brother and eventually surpasses him. But it doesn't always happen. But in this case, you look at Deck as the runt, so you think he's weak, and his brother's always fighting. So it kind of gives you that impression that they're always
start off hot. It come out hot.
It comes out hot action. Brother and older brother and younger brother are sparring very intensely, like almost like if you don't protect yourself well.
I thought it was real.
Yeah, it looked like they were trying to kill each other. But basically, that's how I think they think. If I accidentally kill you, then you weren't strong enough worth living.
You deserved it.
You deserved to die. You didn't defend this attack. So they came to a stalemate, and then his brother like gave him some advice. We move on. I'm just telling you the beginning of the scene. This is not the whole spoiler. And then you come to find out his father expected during that sparring match to hit and kill him, but he keeps defending himself. And he's like, I honor my brother by not trying to keep killing him when he keeps protecting himself.
Right.
And I can't even kill his ass.
Even
though I overpower him, he overpowers him, but he can't kill him, because Deck always finds a way to counter or block, parry at the right time. So then he gives him the respect. And his father was like, so then we get to the scene, him telling him to do the hunt and pick the place. And then he picks the most dangerous being in the most dangerous planet, because he's like, father thinks I'm the weakest, then I must kill the strongest. Like, this dude has that mindset right from the beginning.
Napoleon complex.
Yeah, and you're like, you already start fucking with that. Like, this dude's got balls, yo. He's a strong dude. Come to find out, his father wants him dead. And then that's where the story begins. He ends up getting exiled because his brother helps him escape the planet. We're not going to give you the details of that, because that's the part that's spoiler. But he helps him escape so he could get his kill. And he's hoping that if he gets the kill, his father will finally get his respect. And that's the premise of the movie. This predator goes to a different planet, non-human. But
the death planet still.
Yeah, so there's a little tie into aliens, because the synthetics from Weyland-Yutani, who's the main greedy corporate entity in the alien franchise, Weyland-Yutani, has since there. And why do they have there? Because if you saw the show that's called Alien Earth, they're going to different planets trying to capture predatorial creatures to study them and try to create a biological weapon. You know what I mean? So they're on that planet too, because it's known to the Yautja or the predator race as the most. It's called the planet of death, the death planet. Like everything in this planet is predatorial down
Everything
to
is
the
crazy.
plants.
It's facts.
Down to the plants, son. Like the plants are trying to kill you, yo. Like
Everything.
actively. It's not like, oh, you accidentally brushed against the leaf. No, these motherfucking plants are like Venus flytraps with arms, like, I'm
coming for you, nigga.
coming for you. And right off the bat, you know, Dex facing this planet that's trying to kill him actively, and he has to not only try to go kill the most deadliest being on that planet, but can he even make it to the motherfucker? Is the question. Can he even make it to see him? Because right off the bat, he's in jeopardy. And this movie just goes on from there.
He start rough.
Yeah, by the end of the movie, you're like, Deck is the man.
And you locked in for another one. You really want to see another one of these, bro.
Where do we go to next?
This was a great action movie. Now at the end, I'm gonna keep it 155th. At the end, I was like, it's starting to get like I don't know. When I think of the Predator, I think of a cold-blooded killer. But I guess the personality or character development, because he isn't. He's not your run-of-the-mill character.
Right, because he's the weakest that's become one of the strongest. But
and they
he
talked
did it
about
in a different way.
Right.
Yeah, he did it in a different
as an extra tool.
Yeah, I think if you look at the storyline and say, look, this is not a representation of all the Yautja. This is just a representation of this one Yautja. He is the exception to the rule. That's how you're supposed to take this movie, in my opinion. But people think, oh, they're taking Predator to this. No, man, we don't want to see it. It's like, dude, they're just giving you one character to look out for while we see all of these villainous predators that's doing anything. Why is this character different?
Yeah.
And it gives you an idea that something more can spawn from this. Yo, I think this movie is dope.
It was. I can't lie. It was a great movie. I would go see. I will watch when it's available for pirating. I'm gonna watch it again.
Hell yeah.
But you know, I'm always against those people. Be like, keep it the same. You're changing the storyline. You done went out there and cheated on your wife.
The very next movie could be Prey 2, and he's killing motherfuckers. Because that's a whole different predator.
Right.
Calm down. We got a whole planet of motherfuckers. We can spare one good guy.
Right.
You'll get your predator. We're expanding the story so we understand that Yautja is more than just these motherfuckers coming out and killing, yo. There's a whole culture. There's a whole culture. And Deck is just the anomaly from that culture who survived the culture because he should be dead.
Should have been dead. Should have been dead.
This is what happens when the weakest survive and becomes the strongest. You get a whole new character.
Rising up.
Yeah. In the street. We're gonna do that. Took my chance. Wait, what is it? It took my chances. God damn it. I'll never know the lyrics.
We ain't gonna talk about it. Anyway, just the art again. I'm gonna throw the art out one more time. It really is a visually.
Look, you want a good action-packed movie? Go to IMAX. Storyline is good. Don't go in there like expecting shit. Just go in there to understand you about to have a hell of a time watching an action-packed film that has a lot of heart, and it takes you to places unexpected, and it builds a character. Like this is a character that you want to see more of by the end of it.
Yeah, you automatically buy into him, like you said. You like, oh, I fuck with that right off the top.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Make sure you check that out. I would suggest going to see that movie, Ed, for sure. That's definitely was a good movie. Thanks for letting me know about that, dog. That's the one thing I did this past weekend. I went to go see the movie. All right, guys, we have come to the crowning jewel of the Too Late We Said It podcast, the most exquisite exhibition of football fantasy picks that you may ever witness with your optic nerve. Please put your hands together for my dog, Mr. Edwin Nevado, as he presents to you PQP, better known as Poppy's Quick Pick. Welcome to Poppy's Quick Pick, guys. Your source for financial freedom when it comes to picking football. NFL. If you follow these picks that Poppy give you, not only will your children be able to afford Stanford University, but you'll be swimming in women in new condominiums, 5+5s. New drop millenniums. It's all about the Benjamin. What?
Wow.
Hey, Ed. Tonight, we got Thursday night football is underway right now. Jets versus Patriots. I haven't even checked the score. My dog, the reason I was saying hurry up, nigga, because my dog, he waiting for me at the bar right now.
And you know the crazy thing is, low key, when I decided to finally stop doing it was I was watching the game low key.
Oh,
earlier in the episode, y'all see I was distracted a few times. Surprise! I was watching the game.
Surprise.
I
All
didn't
right, so
watch
let's hit
enough
it
to
real
know
quick,
what's
yo.
going
Let's hit it
on.
real quick. Let's run through these picks, Poppy. The game, I haven't even peeped the score, no cap. So please don't even look. Oh, you looked at it right as I said don't look. What's
No,
the
I
score?
didn't. It's not on no more. I cut it
Okay.
off because I couldn't
What was
stop
the
looking
score
at
the
it.
last you checked?
There was still 0-0. It didn't get to them scoring yet.
Okay, bet. So on paper, we know what this game's supposed to do.
Yeah.
One of them an MVP candidate. But what you see, how you see it playing out?
I mean, I think that it's in New England, and the Patriots are rolling. They just put Garrett Wilson on IR. They don't have Sauce Gardner or Quentin Williams. I mean, I think the Jets are going to put up a fight just because they're grit. They were always gritty though, because that's what Aaron Glenn brought to the team. They're a gritty team. I think they're just gonna. It's gonna look, at least they're gonna lose in good fashion. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
They're gonna lose looking like they're a team trying to fight.
right.
But I think the Patriots are too much right now. They're rolling, and this team is just admitted they're in the rebuild, and it's fine. They got a shit ton of picks. If Aaron Glenn and that management team does right, the Jets could be looking for a turnaround pretty quickly with those picks. But Patriots going to win this, and I think they're going to win it by multiple scores. So let's just say they win 24-13.
Okay, 24-13 Patriots.
That's the one score. No, it's a 2 score there.
Yeah, that's 2 score. I think the freedom of the Jets now to just play loose, fuck it, we are in a rebuild, it's going to give them a little bit of sauce. I think they surprised the Patriots in this game, 17-10.
Hey, they just surprised last week. You see that?
Surprise. Next, we taking it to Madrid. Welcome to Madrid, bitches. With the Dolphins. I guess they both welcome in there. And the Commanders come fresh from Trump coming to their game. They go to Madrid to take on the Dolphins. What you see happening here? No Jaden Williams? No Jaden Daniels?
Yeah, Jaden Daniels is still out. But Mariota doesn't do bad on that offense. He's not terrible. He looks good. He looks like a certified backup that can hold the team down. And I think that the Dolphins
from the notary.
It's all about shutting down that Dolphins run game. You shut down H.N., then the Dolphins will look like a different team, because that speed is so crazy that when you can't stop that run, just you freezing because of the run for a second, these receivers are going to blow.
They're going to do what?
They're going to swing. They're going to swiftly run past you.
Okay, now. All right. You get one
mulligan. Hey now.
You get one mulligan.
Don't dream it's over.
It is over. Wake up, Mr. West. Go ahead.
But I think that's what it comes down to. Can the Washington Commanders stop that run game and make the Dolphins one-dimensional? And it's in overseas. I just think there's the Dolphins right now, their locker room is just probably, I don't know if they're still in shambles or not, but it just doesn't seem like they're together. But neither is the Commanders. So this is actually a tough one to call because it's out of town. But I'm just going to go ahead and go with the Commanders on this one, and they're going to win a close one. They're going to win 20-17. 20-17 Commanders.
2017. Okay. I see the Commanders winning here to a bounce back with Mariota, 28-17. Is that what you just said?
I said 2017.
Okay. Next we skip these niggas. Then we have the Titans welcoming in the Texans. You know what I was talking about.
Yeah, I pointed at it like the audience could see what I pointed at.
I know what you mean. We know same.
Yeah, same.
The Titans welcomed the Texans into the Music City, Nashville, honky tonk, Tennessee. What you thinking here, Ed?
Crazy thing is, without CJ Stroud, I don't think that the Texans are going to miss a beat still. I think they got Nick Chubb is not who he once was. He's still good enough to keep the wheels turning, and he still does what he does. And with the emergence of Woody Marks, who's a speedster, that's shifty running back, that also can catch from the backfield.
Thank you for putting field.
Yeah. I think that their run game is solid, and I think Tennessee's just, man, this is not their season, unfortunately. And Cam Ward stamped them, and he wasn't wrong. But I think that, I keep saying that, I think they're going to be fine. They have a nucleus at least to build around. It's just a matter of them making the right choices. think the Houston Texans are still going to win that game with Nico Collins still doing what Nico Collins does, and you got that running game with Woody Marks and Nick Chubb. Texans are going to roll. They're going to probably win by a lot. This is a 27-13 beatdown.
27-13 beatdown on the
Yeah,
Texans.
because the Texans got a solid secondary too now. They're going to give Tennessee problems. I think the defense is going to be the major reason why the Texans roll. By the way, 27-13.
Okay, I think the Titans come alive. I can't see the Titans just having that one win for the rest of the season. I think it's now or never at home against a hobble Texans team. So I'm gonna say 13-10 Titans. Next we go to Minneapolis, Minnesota, where they drink a lot of soda before they get pulled over. With the Vikings welcome Caleb Williams, Slay Queen, and the Bears to the Dome for a Sunday afternoon game. Vikings versus Bears.
Listen, I'm seeing a big bounce back from the Vikings. Brian Flores' defense is about to cook.
By the Ravens last week.
Yeah, they got cooked, but I think that sometimes when you come from a tough loss like that and get humbled like that by a team that you probably went in thinking, oh, this team is hobbling in here and they're just hanging on by a thread, and it's going to find out that their defense has more bite in them. JJ McCarthy made a lot of mistakes. I'm telling you, they lost that game by multiple scores, but they had moments where this should have been a shootout, and the Ravens should have been in a shootout in that game. But JJ McCarthy was throwing bad balls.
That pick was crazy.
Yeah, but he was throwing some bad balls, and the Ravens capitalized on it. I think they're gonna have a bounce back year. I said pause early, and they're gonna have a bounce back game, not year. They're gonna have a bounce back game here. It's at home. JJ McCarthy's gonna play way better, and that Brian Flores defense is gonna cook on this offense.
Okay.
I didn't tell you the score, did I?
No, you did.
27-17.
Okay, 27-17. Yeah, I want the Titans to bounce back because I feel so bad for Justin. Why I keep saying the Vikings? The Titans. I want the Vikings to bounce back so bad because I hate to see Justin Jefferson get wasted there, just like Randy Moss, man.
But they also got Jordan Addison too. Oh my God, that team's got too many weapons on it to be this bad, Joe. They got, and I think JJ McCarthy is still. I mean, listen, he got injured his rookie year in preseason, didn't really get to play. I mean, he got to learn the offense, but now he's trying to get his legs back underneath of him. And I think him getting injured a couple of times is what's hampering his progress. But I think that once he starts getting a rhythm, plays a couple games in a row in succession, and I think them being at home, I think this is going to be a game where he's going, I don't know, I have something in my mind telling me that JJ McCarthy is about to have a great game, and that's going to be the difference maker in this game. Anyways, what's your score?
I'm taking Caleb Williams.
Damn, I knew
to
it.
Cook them boys. 24.
I tried to convince you too. Didn't work.
I wasn't even listening to you because it was all wishes. It was wishful thinking. 24 promises. 24-10 Bears. The Bears. Next, we go to Mercedes-Benz for Michael Penis and Bijan Robinson. Welcome to Carolina Panthers. Bryce Young. And the streaking Panthers, superb. Standing on business, Sean. What do you think is going to happen when the Panthers come into town to take on the Falcons? This
is going to be an interesting game. This is going to be a grind out game, I think, because they both got running backs that are playing really well, and Bijan Robinson and Rico Dowdle. Rico Dowdle is balling. And I think because of that, we're going to have some drives. I think this is one of those things where we're going to have a mini shootout, but it's going to be a mini running back out. Where the running backs, there's going to be those I don't know what to call it. It's just the running back play is going to be long, 10 play drives, touchdowns back to back type of game. And I'm like, oh shit, that's all now just 2 scores in the first half because each team almost drowned out a whole quarter in one drive. I'm playing. It'll be like it's gonna be one of those kind of grinded out games. I think the Panthers are gonna win this game 21-14.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. I don't know why the Falcons just keep tanking, and I'm praying for it too because we got their first round pick.
The Panthers defense is pretty solid as well. If they're not terrible.
Yeah, they doing their thing. And I thought when Brian Burns left, it was going to be the collapse of that defense. But look at God. I'm taking the Panthers 24-7. Michael Penix is not working, yo.
Michael Penix. Why did you say that?
It's not working. Next, the Packers. Something got to give for the Pack, baby. They fell off.
Oh man,
Michael. What's about to be?
This is about to be crazy because I'm going against the Packers on this one, and it's because of my boy Jameis Winston is going in there with that energy, son. Yo, listen, Jameis Winston. People will be.
Jameis starting? Hold up.
Yes, he's starting. Yo, Jameis is starting because Jackson Dart is in concussion protocol.
Okay, go ahead.
This is going to change everything. Listen, I think that the Packers aren't going to be prepared to face it. But man, watch Michael Parsons. I think Jameis Winston has a little wiggle left. And I think he is about to show out in this game, yo. For some
he about to bust out.
Show out.
Cleared it up quick. I didn't say that.
He's about to show out in this game, yo. I want him to just because he's had moments where, yo, he's played phenomenal. And I think that the way his energy is, like he's just accepting everything that comes to him. He's okay with it. He's like, hey, when I get my opportunity, he's like, it's going to be excellent execution. He said it in the thing. He was laughing. I'm playing for the best city in the world. Best city. Yo, his whole vibe.
His persona is great.
Like this dude is super zen. And because of that, I think it's gonna cause problems for Packers. They're not ready to face this Jameis Winston. I think they're gonna game plan based on all his mistakes and picks. But I think Jameis Winston's about to show when he's on his game. He's on his game. Giants win this game, 27-14.
You better watch yourself. That's a bold prediction,
Super
my
bold
friend.
Prediction.
A Jameis eat the W. I love Jameis Winston. I think he's going to be an excellent media personality when he puts some cleats up for the last time. But it's still eat the W. I throw 5 picks, throw 5 touchdowns.
That's why he's going to win.
It's an equalizer.
What if he doesn't throw those interceptions and throws 5 touchdowns?
What if it rains $400,000 in my house tonight? This is all shit that ain't coming true. You know what it is, Ed.
I just wanted to will it into existence so bad. And I'm going to stand on that even if I'm wrong, and I don't care.
That's why I love you, yo.
Because I just want it to happen. That's what I want to happen. The 5 touchdowns with no picks.
Me too, yo. Me too.
If he does that, it's going to be a higher score than what I said. Because I said 27-14.
Yeah.
Ain't no shootout.
If he get a magic game, and you never know, he might get a magic game.
Because if you take Josh Jacobs out the game, if you go up a couple scores right away, Josh Jacobs can't do those grinded out drives anymore. They gotta go to the air, and when they go to the air, they don't have. I'm sorry, but I think the problem with the Packers is the receiving core is inconsistent. It's hard for Josh. It's hard for Jordan Love to get in rhythm when he's not on the same page with his receivers all the time.
I think that's what Brandon Jacobs said. Brandon Jacobs said that we got a lot of good receivers, but we don't have no dogs. Nobody is the one. You know what I mean? That's like I'm the receiver.
And that's why it's inconsistent because each one of them tries to be the dog and realize that they're just role players trying to be the one. Yeah. Dang, that sounds like an insult, and it's not bad, but you get that Justin Jefferson on this offense, on that Packers offense, and they're going to be super.
They're going to be carving them up.
Carve them up. Because when you try to take Josh Jacobs out, that one receiver is going to start carving you up. Then guess what? Josh Jacobs is back again.
Then before you know it, you're looking like the Rams.
Yep. That was a nice one because the Rams got 2 great, not great, but
we'll talk about it.
They're great running backs, and you got a Hall of Fame wide receiver next to a wide receiver that's on a trajectory to the Hall of Fame.
Okay. You talking about Tay and Pook? I thought you were talking about Puka being Hall of Fame. I was like,
I said the guy that's on a trajectory.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right. He's going to be a Hall of Fame.
But anyway, I'm taking the Packers here, man. You on ecstasy? I'm taking the Packers 34-21.
Hey, at least you got James with 3 touchdowns.
I ain't say that was coming from James. Next, we got the Jaguars in Jacksonville. Welcoming Justin Herbert and the San Diego Chargers at a 1:00 game. What you thinking, Ed?
Interesting. This game's interesting. But I'm not gonna like get too much into it. I want to like the Jaguars and what they're doing, and I do, but I think that the Chargers are just rolling right now, and
See me rolling.
I think the
We
Chargers
playing.
the Jaguars just aren't equipped to go in a shootout against this team, and I think that's what this is going to be. You know,
Yeah, they can score.
they're going to get left behind, so it's going to be 28,
No
28,
Travis Hunter.
yeah, 28-14.
28-14 Jags. I
Chargers.
mean, it's Chargers. Okay. I
Mm-hmm.
like that, Ed. I think it's just they're gonna be twice as good.
Yep.
28-14. I like that. I like that. Next, the AFC, your ops play each other.
It's the greatest time in the world because no matter what, it's a good thing happens.
Oh, you playing your ops too. We'll talk about that. It's a conference off. But here we go. The Bengals are going into the Steel City to take on the Steelers, the old ass Steelers. Everybody
We still rocking with Joe Flacco or what?
yeah.
Joe Flacco's going to carve the Steelers again.
He been doing it. Won't he do it?
He's going to carve them. Joe Flacco with the one of the best wide receiver tandems in the league. It's like, why did the Browns do this? That's why Mike Tomlin was so pissed. He wasn't pissed for no reason. It's like Flacco never had this type of receiving core ever in his career.
Ever.
Now all of a sudden he's going to have that. He's not going to be worse. It's not going to be worse. They're just going to keep getting better. The Bengals are actually dangerous. They might actually make a possible run because Joe Burrow comes back possibly in the next 2 weeks. Joe Flacco gets 2 wins. And those
go to Joe to Joe?
Then
from Joe to Joe to the Super Bowl?
It worries me, but I don't think that the Ravens are scared of the Bengals, and I don't think they can hang. But they're good enough to beat the Steelers on fucking week 11 in Pittsburgh with Joe Flacco, and that's what I want to happen. Joe Flacco's going to, have one job, he's a Raven through and through. He's like, hey, man, I'm just here to finish my career and somehow help my Ravens. I'll go to Cincinnati.
He going to throw that game. Watch. That's when you're going to find out about rigging.
Nah, ain't no rigging. Joe Flacco's about to throw for 400 yards on this offense.
Jesus.
Damn, that's too much. I'm tripping. He's
holy smoke.
You know what? Fuck that. 428 yards passing.
There you go, Ed.
Joe Flacco. And then guess what? T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. We was talking about this duo straight back in season 1, yo.
Yeah.
The chasing T and shit, yo.
Mm-hmm. Chasing, yeah. So
with
what
Joe
you
Flacco, I think they're gonna win 34-17.
Yeah, I don't see the Steelers doing too good either, man. I think it's gonna be a whole out blowout. Joe's gonna carve them up. Jalen Ramsey, that's my dog. Darius Slay is a whore. But it's one of the best tandems in the league. I'm gonna call it Bengals 28, Steelers 11. How they do that? If it come true, Prize Picks owe me a Lamborghini truck. Next, we come up to Highmark Stadium. This is going to be a good game right here, Edwin. The Buccaneers versus the Buffalo Bills. What you saying?
I think the run games. Bucky Irving comes back, which is a possibility. I still don't know. And then you put Tucker in there too. I think they got some young running backs in there. Rashad White, and you get Bucky Irving. Like, you know what you should do? Keep the hot hands in, but just rotate Bucky in so he can sort of get acclimated and 3-headed monster until one of them shows out. And that's how you should do it. Yep. Let the one earn that one spot, and it's gonna make diamonds.
Yep.
And I think that the biggest weakness of the Bills is stopping the run. And I think that
they lighten the ass for sure.
Yeah. And you got 2 young receivers in Mbuka and Tess Johnson. People are saying, oh, they're thin at wide receiver, this and that. But these young guys is doing some things over there. And I don't know what's wrong with the Bills, but, man, what's the defense of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers like, in your opinion?
Middle of the pack. Just enough to give Baker a stage to play off of and come back and win it in the clutch. A lot of their wins have been close wins. So I think they are the Joe Flacco of a defense. They won't lose you the game. They'll hang in there with you.
Okay. Yeah, so this will become a shootout then, to a degree. I think the Bills also, they're facing a lot of scrutiny. It's in Buffalo. Fuck that. The Bills playing at home are difficult. And we're getting in the colder months. This is a warm climate team. I was leaning towards Tampa, but now considering these things, I'm going to lean back into Bills side. I think that this is going to be a shootout, though. It's going to definitely be a high-scoring match.
Cold in the north.
I think it's going to be like the Bills going to need 40 points, and they're going to beat them 40-36.
Oh, that is gonna be a good game. Total 40-6.
36.
Oh, I'm about to say, God, dog, Jesus, you disrespecting Baker. Put some respect on my name. I like that. That's a hotly contested game. That sounds good. I don't think it's gonna be that high scoring though. The Bills been sort of in a slump, and I think the Buccaneers are going to do just enough to get by. I'm calling it 31-28. Next, we go to the Arizona Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals as they welcome in Brock Purdy coming home, taking the Cardinals taking on the San Francisco 49ers at State Farm Stadium. First 405 game. What it look like, Edwin?
Hey, Ricky Pearsall come back. I'm definitely going to take the San Francisco 49ers. Plus, like I've been saying it, Kyle Shanahan, the coach, man, this dude keeps that team competitive. I think the Cardinals are kind of like losing themselves a little bit, especially with the quarterback controversy they're facing.
Yeah.
San Francisco all day. It might be a high scoring game for them. I'll give San Francisco, especially Ricky Pearsall plays 34-17. San Francisco.
34-17 San Francisco. Yeah, I think San Francisco bounced back after that ass whooping they caught last week and beat up hobbled Cardinals 28-10 in Brock Purdy's return.
This is a tough matchup. This is for the division. You guys got the same record.
This is for the league.
No, it's for the division. You guys are fighting for first place.
This is for the league. This is the two best teams in the NFL.
This is an important game. Sean,
I think it's no better time.
This is an important game.
It's no better time to don this, yo. I've been waiting for the right time.
Sean, you know this is an important game, right?
It's a game we're going to win. First of all, first and foremost, we
talk to him. You should go first on this one.
Yeah, let me stand on business here. Yeah. First and foremost, we wearing our midnight jerseys. We're debuting our black jerseys on Sunday. It's not Black History Month, but we bringing some black shit out because we on demon time. I also felt like this is the perfect time for us to don. I've been waiting for the right time to introduce a good friend of mine. I think it's time to don the golden ram. Okay, so this is a good friend of mine, yo. It's a golden ram. I found this in a flea market in Tennessee, and the white lady said, "What you gonna do with that?" I said, "Give it here, bitch." Give her the money. This is signification of our Super Bowl run, yo. Matt Stafford going to the fucking MVP. Everybody, the Seahawks. You gotta worry about the Seahawks. A Seahawk is a bird that's a bitch. I'm not worried about no fucking Seahawk. When you ever seen a Seahawk do anything? Seahawk. What the fuck is that? I want to say something else, but I ain't trying to get in trouble. A Seahawk is a bitch. Rams win 35-17 in SoFi. We standing on business. We healthy. Go ahead, Ed.
Yo, I think it's going to be a lot more difficult game for the Rams.
No.
But I also give the Rams the edge being at home. But this is going to be a close game. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game as well. So I think, man, Jackson Smith and Jigba paired with Raheem Shaheed. It's still going to take another game or two for them to get that going. All right, 34-28 Rams.
What do Jackson Smith and Jigba, Raheem Shaheed, and black people in the hood have in common?
What?
Them niggas getting locked up. Rams finna win, dog. Let's go. I'm not worried about no fucking receivers. We up, son. Let's go. All right. Next, we go to Mile High Stadium. Thanks for playing the game, man.
Yeah.
Next, we go to Mile High Stadium. This is another interdivision rivalry match, and this should be a good one too. Statistically, historically, the Chiefs been kicking ass, but I don't know how this one gonna go, Edwin. Chiefs going to town to face the Broncos, who are streaking. How do you see this one playing out?
Man, this Broncos team is a different team at home, man. Remember that comeback?
Pause.
Yeah, I think that at home, I think this is going. Did the Chiefs already play the Broncos?
Yes, and the Broncos won.
The Broncos won in Kansas City?
I think so. Let me double check while you talk.
Oh shit, that's the case. Then I'm definitely the Broncos definitely gonna win at home. They even won it. I thought they were gonna split. They would split, but I think at home the Broncos are gonna be tough. They got an excellent secondary, um, as well.
Oh no, this is the first one, Ed. They play this
All right, that's
Sunday.
what's up. I
They
feel
play
like the
again on
Broncos are gonna
Christmas.
win. Yeah, because I think that they're gonna split. I think
My bad.
The Chiefs will beat the Broncos at home.
Okay.
But I think that the Broncos are gonna win this one. They're gonna win this one based on the altitude, their home stadium, and they're rolling right now.
They see
I
me
think
rolling.
Sean Payton is in his bag right now. I think he's starting to like come to life as far as like his play calling skills, because he kept his team alive when in that little muddy game that they had. He just outcoached the other team. If it
Yeah.
wasn't for that,
Drummed it out.
the Broncos could have should have lost that game. But Sean Payton was not letting that happen.
Was it the Jets, right?
Now it was the wait, what?
Was it, who was the it was a low scoring game. They should have beat the shit out of the team. Never mind. I'm throwing us off. Go ahead, Joe.
All right. All right. Anywho, I think the Browns going to win this game 28-27.
2077 Broncos. Yeah, I surprisingly enough, man, I think the Chiefs, this is it. Kelsey about to retire. It's gonna be the changing of a guard. They still got patty cakes, but that dominance is over. Nobody gonna reach the GOAT TB12. Broncos win.
That's what I said. Remember, I told you KC might get third place in this division.
Yeah, it's a
It's
humble, it's
because
a sobering thing.
The Chiefs and the Broncos, yo.
I know what you mean.
The
The Broncos
Chiefs.
and the
Oh,
Chargers.
the
I
Broncos
know
and
what
the
you meant.
Chargers. My bad.
So yeah, it's the changing of an era, man. So yeah, I see Broncos 28-24 Chiefs. It's gonna be a heartbreaker. Heartbreaker. All right, wait, I'll get into that. The Ravens next go into sad ass Cleveland Stadium. Cleveland Stadium look like the Titanic look right now at the bottom of the ocean. They
What
need
if
some
the
renovation.
Chiefs don't make the playoffs?
If
Can
the
we start
playoffs
talking
started
about
today,
that?
if the playoffs started today, they wouldn't be in.
Yeah, but if they lose this game, they're going to be in. Especially if the Ravens win,
They're gonna be behind the eight
they're
ball.
gonna leapfrog him.
Yeah, and that wild card.
Oh
So
no, they're gonna be tied. The Chiefs own the tiebreaker,
okay, but it's still not looking good
but
for
it's
them.
not gonna look good for them. No. All right.
Okay, but anyway, yeah. All right, so the Ravens go into I don't know Paycor Stadium. I don't know what the name of that stadium is. Relic Stadium, Section 8 Stadium, Wick Stadium to face the Browns. Miles Garrett be like, "Man, get me the fuck up out of here, dog." He about to slide, but anyway,
He
he's
had the
still there for
chance.
now,
You had a chance to get out. You took the money, bro.
surviving the game. Go ahead, Ed. How the Ravens gonna give it to him? I know
I
that's a
think
win.
Yeah, I think the Ravens are going to dominate this game, and not because the Browns suck. I just think the Browns just don't got it together, and I think the Ravens are on an upward trajectory. So it's just the Browns seeing the Ravens on an upward trajectory, and it seems like they're getting better each week. Man, those offensive guards makes me scared, but I think that Lamar is pretty good at understanding Myles Garrett's techniques and shit. He always seems to stay away from him. Myles Garrett don't usually get more than one sack on him, if that. I remember he went without a sack for a minute. What do you shake your head no for?
Because nobody can get away from Miles Garrett like that. Lamar, not the Lamar.
Lamar has been staying away from. Is
That
not getting.
hamstring ain't the same because
I'm
he
not
not.
talking about running, man. I'm talking about him understanding
Oh,
where he's
getting rid of
coming
the
from
ball.
and
Okay,
getting
okay,
rid of the
okay.
ball before
Pressure.
he gets
Okay,
it.
my fault. My fault.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
fault. You know I don't like the
Like
Ravens.
he's been good at taking. He's been good at getting rid of the ball and changing the play. He seems to have their defense down because he plays well against their defense.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's an they
I
play
say
each
that
other
to
a
say
lot.
this. I think there's going to be a multi-score game. I think the Ravens defense going to keep getting better as well.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like a 31-10 type of situation.
Y'all turning it around, bro. You turning it around from the ashes as if you the Phoenix. I hate the Ravens, but I like to see Lamar succeed up until the point where he would run into the Rams, and I hope he get his ass cooked. But again, I hope you guys win here. I'm seeing a win here. The Browns are cheeks. Ravens 35. They really
Wait,
start hitting
y'all
them.
barely could beat us without Lamar.
You want to talk shit? I mean, right now, look at us. Look at us. Bear witness to the Los Angeles Rams. Wait till you see them black uniforms. You're gonna be like, you're gonna call your pops. You're gonna be like, Dad, I'm sorry. I gotta be a Rams fan.
Some say that if Tyler Huntley started that game, the Ravens probably would have won. Some say.
Some say slavery wasn't real. We back to naming random shit again.
Someone did say that.
I'm telling you, that's what I'm trying to tell you. People say a lot of shit. But
Anywho.
we know that ain't true.
Yeah. Remember that Jackson 5 in law? Remember?
You need help, Emilio. You need help, Emilio. What's wrong with the catalogs in your mind? Be bringing random shit to the front. Say that.
That Jackson
It's
5.
facts, bro.
My man said, "It's a Jackson 5." Yeah. Oh shit. All right.
Pray.
Anyway,
Go pray, yo. Go pray. So yeah, we seeing that a blowout in that game over the Browns. At least I am. Next we have in Lincoln Financial, man. These niggas snuck out of that last game. The Eagles, that is. The Eagles welcome to Lincoln Financial the Detroit Lions. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Trump dancing, Negro slapping St. Brown. How you see this game unfolding, Mr. Nevado?
hey, yo, I think the Eagles are in trouble, yo.
There's a lot going on.
Yo, this offense of the Lions is sick right now.
Cooking.
Yo. If the Eagles can't get their offense in rhythm quick enough, this is the type of team that's, if to beat them, you might have to be prepared for a shootout type of situation.
Yeah, you do have to.
You have to prepare because you might get lucky where they're on their off night where you can stop them, they don't get going. But if they do, then you need to keep up or lose.
And you only got about one time.
This team got 240 burgers back to back already, yo. 240 burgers. This team, yo. Watch out for the fucking Lions right now. You know,
and when they start rolling, they start doing trick shit on you and trickery and shit.
I think the Eagles going to keep them from that 40 burger, but they ain't going to keep them from the 34 burger. They're going to put 34-17, yo. They going that's the Lions getting humbled.
Easy. That's their back to earth game.
Yeah, that's their back to earth game. 34-17.
That's crazy. Yeah, I hope the Eagles. It's a lot of turmoil in that locker room, bro.
And AJ Brown didn't help things by saying what he said either.
I mean, but he's telling the truth. He's like, I want to.
Yeah, but you're supposed to keep that in house.
But
that's something that he says to the team, saying like, "Yo, we're not doing what we're supposed to."
But he been keeping it in house, and they still make a story.
He just got tired. Yeah,
his facial expressions, his hands on his hips, his dick ain't hard through his pants. Yeah. Anything they say anything.
So he finally just said, "I'm just gonna tell you what I feel."
Yeah, but he said it.
He didn't say it in a mean. He also didn't say it in a disrespectful way. He just let people know that this is what's going on.
He said it's a shit show. He was playing Twitch.
He wasn't lying
with his friend. He was playing Madden with his friend.
Oh, it was out of context.
No, he was playing live like me and you playing Madden, and he like, yo, my nigga, how you feel about y'all team? Like, yo, it's a shit show right now, bro. I'm just trying to cook. I'm trying to contribute, and I feel like I'm handcuffed. I just can't be me. I can't get off. And all they took was it's a shit show. AJ Brown says offenses. And then he came to the match.
The shit show is in the experience.
Right. He said what he said was, we can't keep leaving it on the defense to bail us out. I want to contribute and have the offense be the reason we win, not the defense saving us. And I know I have that ability, but I'm not being utilized. You feel me? Yeah. He just want a ball. He want a ball. So I ain't mad at him on that. But yeah, I feel you on this. The Lions run into Lincoln Financial and smack the Eagles while they down 28-17.
Yeah. And that's going to wake them up, I think.
Hopefully.
It's up to the coach, though. The coach got to start really like emphasizing on the game plans, and because it's a lot of times it's like is Jalen Hurts checking him out of plays? That
well, no.
Is he playing it safe?
Dinking and diving, taking a 3-yard
What's
scramble?
really going on? Because this is the type of team that likes to run the ball down your throat and then hit you over top with the two receivers, Devonta Smith and AJ Brown.
Right.
And they're not doing that.
What made the drop off? I don't get it. Why they not opening up the Ferrari?
Is it Jalen Hurts checking plays out, trying to play it safe?
Do you think it could be that they just don't want to show that hand yet and they saving it to the back end of the season?
Saving it for this game.
Well, no.
Hey, if the Eagles play like the Eagles, they can
score with the best.
Go in a shootout with anybody. But until they show me that, I just can't see it. That's why it's still 34-17.
That's why it's still 34-17. Through all that, it's still 34-17. Last, we got Monday Night Football. That was Sunday Night Football. This is Monday Night Football. So 2 back-to-back good. Oh no, never mind.
2 teams that are in disarray.
This shit gonna be trash.
Hey, yo, my boy Gino's about to show everybody why he's Geno Smith. He's gonna throw 3 touchdowns.
You sure about that?
21-17 Raiders. I don't want to talk a lot about two teams struggling. That's
Okay.
nothing good to say.
We're not
So
gonna
that's
talk about junkies.
21-17 Raiders, Geno Smith. 3 touchdowns.
Straight up. Yeah, 21-17. I'll ride with you on that, man. Smoke a bag of that. The teams on the bye this week are the Colts, the piping hot Colts, and then the lukewarm Saints. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another edition. Big Pen. PQP, baby. Shout out Puerto Rico, man. Did Puerto Rico get hit with all of them storms and everything that hit Jamaica?
Damn, that's crazy that I can't say that I know because I didn't look into it.
I didn't hear anything about that.
Yeah, usually I would have heard somebody would have texted me and some shit.
Right. So
a family member would have hit me. So because of that, I can't say that I think we're good.
Right. But
shout out Puerto Rico had enough, yo. Leave them alone, yo. We got hit twice already. Like
we had enough. Straight up. Chill out, mother.
Somebody else gotta feel the wrath of societal punishment. It's like this is what you get. Slap.
Wepa.
Yeah, the bofeta.
That's crazy. Shout out to
No, it's not a bofeta. I'm not trying to say it. It's just a joke.
Jesus Christ, yo.
Explaining myself, but it's too late. I said it.
It's too late. You said it. Just live in it. We standing on business. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining us for another episode of the Too Late We Said It podcast. You want to say anything before we depart, Ed? This one of our longest one. Pause.
Nah, I'm good.
That was so generic, yo. Yo, wait till you see your face, yo. When I said I gotta stand up, I can't stand up. Yo, your shit, wait, your shit reset is gonna be epic. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching another episode of Too Late We Said It podcast. We do this every week, man. Fuck with us, man. If you made it this far to the show, to the podcast, make sure you like, share, subscribe, man. Just drop some comments and tell us what you thought, man. We do this for your admiration. We do this to start a conversation. We do this because we love it, man. So give us some feedback and we'll feed you back. From us here to Too Late We Said It podcast. Y'all be safe. Peace. Bang, bang. Check that out. Check it out.
Oh, shit. You did fix it.
All right, here we go. Brady look like John B. Girl, it's all right, baby. Are you still down for me now?
It's in your eyes. I can see it in your eyes.
I ain't fucking with you.
What you crying for? What you crying for?
What you crying for? Yo, go back to the fight and talk about the fight. Man.
I can see that your eye has no damages, so there's no reason
you
for
doing?
you to be. Yeah, what you doing here, yo? What you crying for? It's just that Chinese T-shirt.
You just a Chinese T-shirt, Nick.
Bring it back up.
I can't stand up right now because all I got on is underwear. But I'll say, look, Ed. Yo, when you watch this back, Ed, your face went back to default, nigga. That shit was crazy how quick it happened. P100 fixed that nigga. Nigga, reset.
Yo, my stomach hurts.
Anyway.
I ain't laughed this hard in a minute. What you crying for?
Yo, I'm about to tat that on my left wrist. What you crying for?
Hey, yo. Oh, man.
Yo, stop. Yo.
We got it.
Chill, Ed. What you crying? Yo, that's you sniping with them. What you crying for us, boy? You hitting them on time, boy. All right. Yo, your back of my head hurt, yo. Oh my God.
Yo,
all right.
Holy shit.
Anyway.
Right. Don't cry.
What you crying for?
Tomorrow brings better days.
Still down for me?